Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brendan Tenner. What's up? It's over. I graduate in like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. And yeah, guys, it's been a ride. I rushed Bucks in the fall of 2017, and my big was Tristan Bergerhofer, and it was awesome. I loved it. I remember all the way back to when the fraternity was founded. I wasn't a part of the founding fathers, but I know the guys that were a part of it, and I remember when Bucks was founded and I saw the vision even before I was in, and I was like, shoot, this is sweet. And so I couldn't wait to start classes over at K-State so that I could rush. And man, it's been so fun. I love every single memory that I pretty much had with you guys. I am so thankful for each and every one of you. Yeah, it's been a ride. It's cool to think that it's kind of cool to look back on and think about your journey just to even get into Bucks. Whether it was just like somebody that you met at an event that said, hey, you should rush Bucks, or like maybe you randomly stopped by a table one time, or I don't know, it's random how we all kind of got into one place, but I'm so happy that we did. Yeah, it's been good. Um, every semester we kind of come to this point where seniors who graduate, they just kind of get to sit back a bit and just share a couple words and offer some encouragement to the rest of the chapter, kind of before they leave and move on. A little bit about myself. I'm moving actually back to Kansas City in just a few weeks, which is insane, to start a position for a wealth management firm. But honestly, I'm so thankful for my time in Bucks, because honestly, I don't even think I would have that job if it wasn't for all of the things and lessons I've learned from my time in Bucks. It has molded me and shaped me as a leader. It's molded me to be a better friend. It's molded me to want to be a better servant to the rest of you guys and to people on campus, and I'm so grateful for it. I definitely have a lot more growing to do, but without Bucks, I'd definitely probably be on a different trajectory, and so I'm super thankful for it. But yeah, I don't really have too many like big points I want to share with you guys. Y'all know the mission and vision of Bucks. We recite it pretty much at every chapter, and so you guys know what it's about. But if there is one thing that I want to share with you guys, it kind of comes from 1 Corinthians. And Paul is writing to the church in Corinth, that Greek city on that peninsula, and he's basically sharing a bit of a message and offers some encouragement and perspective to a church that is very much, what do I want to say? They got a unity problem. They're very, what do I want to say, divided at the moment. It's kind of a mess. The church is focused on accomplishing these things, and they're focusing on the details, and I honestly think Paul is just like, whoa, wait, guys. Let's come back home and let's talk about what it's about. And so, Bucks isn't a church, it's not a ministry, but I mean, we're a group of guys coming together in the name of Jesus, and I mean, the same stuff still applies. And so we're going to talk a little bit about what Paul said to this church. And so it starts in in chapter 13, and it's kind of long, so I'll try to read it fast, but just really pay attention to what he's just talking about. And you guys have heard this before. It's love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices from the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when completeness comes, what is in part disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child, I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put the ways of childhood behind me, for now we only see a reflection as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these three remain, faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. Guys, what's this fraternity about? Like, honestly, at the end of the day, is it about parties? Is it about having events? Is it about having like kind of like a fake frat that is Christian, like an off-brand fraternity? No, we're supposed. This brotherhood is about a group of guys coming together in the name of Christ, and I just love what he says here. I think a lot of times, and honestly, not just in books, but in like any type of ministry or church setting that we get a part of, sometimes us as humans have a tendency to focus on things that we do as kind of a measurement of how well it is, how successful it is, I guess. So, like for example, in Bucks, there are times where we focus so much on these details need to be in place, and these many pledges need to be in our class for it to be successful, or this many people need to come to this party for it to be successful, or cell groups need to be meeting this many times a week, and they need to be crying this many times for how emotional they are, or something like that. And we look at all these kind of things, and we're just like, if we get all of these right, then we'll be good as a fraternity, and that's wrong. See, when you strip those things away, as Paul says in Scripture, we're left with the things that matter, which is faith, hope, and love. Us as brothers, we have faith and hope knowing that Jesus is going to accomplish astronomical things on our campus in his name. That his kingdom's coming, and it's just a blessing and honestly an honor that we get to be agents and participants in what he's doing and sharing his light on campus. But the greatest of these is love, that Paul says. See, it's not do we achieve these things and then our fraternity will be whole. No. It starts with love. Love is the foundation. I think a lot of times especially as an officer, there are times where I wanted to focus on like efficiency and how effective I was in accomplishing these things, that I kind of did all that and forfeited my intimacy. There are times where like I wouldn't even talk to some of you guys because I was so busy or whatever. And even when I was an officer, like I was just doing life and other things, that I was so busy doing whatever and not caring about being your guys' friend. And I think we're all, honestly to blame for some of this. It's not, this fraternity isn't about showing up to a chapter meeting or marking, yes on your attendance sheet, or raising this much money out of philanthropy. No. It's about love. Because at the end of the day, like though we did, and I have a bunch of fond memories of my time in Bucks, of parties, events, formals, mission trip, cell group, whatever. It's not about that. Honestly, my fondest memories of the things that I'm going to take away from Bucks are the times we just went out to eat or hung out at our place, or just did random stuff with you guys because y'all are my friends. That's what it's about. It's about love. So I guess just my encouragement going forward is love each other well. Offer grace to each other. Because if all of these like things that we want to accomplish on our agenda for Bucks doesn't create a whole fraternity, having love creates a whole fraternity in itself. And all these fun events and things that we do are just a product of that. And so I just hope you guys just gain that mindset going forward, that all things aside, like it's my hope and prayer that at the end of the day, if like the agenda and plan and schedule for the semester didn't exist, if BYX, if those letters didn't exist, that you guys would still be brothers and friends under Christ. And so, yeah, that's just my hope and prayer moving forward, guys. That you guys just continue to gather together as a fraternity, and yeah, I can't wait to see just all the things that you guys accomplish. I'm proud of this fraternity. It's been an honor being a part of K-State Bucks. And yeah, I'm going to try to visit as much as I can in the future. I feel like I didn't get a proper goodbye, but it's whatever. It's just how it rolls. Let's go. I'll see you guys.
What's up, boys and David? My time here in Bucks has officially come to an end. It's been truly a wonderful 3 years, and I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for all that you've done. You guys are some of the most genuine and kind-hearted people I've ever met, and have truly made an impact on my life. Transferring here to K-State from KU was definitely a difficult decision and a difficult transition, and all of you guys have made me feel so welcomed and have really shown me what that K-State family is about. I just want to thank each and every one of y'all. And if I leave you guys with just a little bit of advice, I just want to say, don't take this for granted. I'm just graduating from my 5th year of college, 23, and as much as studying may suck and as much as all of this can be stressful, it goes by fast. It goes by very fast, and I would go back and do it all again in a heartbeat, just to experience it all again. So take things slow, enjoy the moment, and just love each other, and just don't take each other for granted. It's truly been a wonderful ride and one of the best experiences of my life. But yeah, I guess just thank you guys. I'll be praying for y'all, and if you guys ever find yourself in the KC area, just hit me up. I'd love to see y'all again and talk to you. But hopefully I'll see y'all soon. See ya.